Hey there, good morning. First off, just want to let you know it's pretty cold here in California as I'm walking my dog this morning. Anyways, what I want to talk to you about this morning is, the keys to making real wealth during your lifetime. And by real wealth, just to put some numbers to bear, let's talk about making 125 times your money. So to put some clarity on that, just so the math looks good, you know, if you started with $10,000, right, take $10,000 times 125, you get $1.25 million. Start with 40 grand, we're talking $5 million. And, start with 100 grand, that's, $12.5 million. So that's what I'm talking about, real wealth. And, I put this together after doing just some rough math on where we started and sort of where we are now. And thus I feel confident about, talking about this because this is something we've been through. I think there's sort of a couple of keys. And the first thing you have to do is you have to buy, assets that appreciate, right? And that's, whether you're Warren Buffett and you're buying Coca-Cola and it goes up, 18 times, or he talks about buying Coca-Cola in 19, whatever it was, 16 and holding it for 80 years and, those kinds of things. So, I'm talking about buying assets that appreciate. Obviously, my focus is on real estate, but assets being assets, right? You have to buy those. Next, I have a list here. That's why I'm looking at my notes. I think you have to actively manage your assets, right? What that meant for us is when prices got absorbent, we took some chips off the table via 1031 exchanges and moved them into different assets. Real estate gives you that beautiful thing called a 1031 exchange, which allows you to go, okay, these assets are overpriced. It's time for us to take these and move these somewhere else. So we moved from houses to apartments. It was a genius move and really exploded our wealth. The next thing is you have to have assets that others pay for, which is great. Unlike stocks, which you got to buy day one, right? With real estate, you get conservative financing and then you let your tenants pay for it, right? So part of this 125xing your money is mortgage pay down and, all of that a part of this cycle. So again, it's something that's, really powerful when you can have somebody else pay for your assets. It helps if they're tax advantaged, right? Whether it be 1031 exchanges, depreciation, operating expenses, all this stuff we've talked about in other videos, it's helpful. And then probably the last and most important thing, if it's not obvious, is you have to be able to hold them long term. The only way you make 125x your money, or you turn 10,000 into 1.2 or 100,000 into $12.5 million, is you have to hold the assets long term. Right? In our case, it's been 15 or 16 years, right? So again, buy assets that appreciate, buy with conservative financing, have the reserves so you can hold long term. Actively manage the portfolio should it, ever get inflated. Let's 1031 the money into something else. But really life-changing wealth can be created if you own affordable real estate and you afford, you have rentals that cash flow. So again, 125x your initial capital is absolutely possible. We've done it, and we're trying to help others do it as well. So if you're interested, please subscribe to the channel. We're always creating assets to move forward with. If you're looking to buy a pride of ownership rental, we're always doing that. So in the end, I just wanted to talk about and make sure everybody knows the power of what we're doing here and the power of things we're trying to help people. Have a great day.